Alright, cool boys. So today we're gonna break down the exact client acquisition method that you're gonna use for your agency to scale past 10k per month. It's the same one I've used, it's the same one that a lot of different agencies owners use to scale past 10k per month or to 10k per month and beyond. And this is the same system that agency use to scale over $100,000 per month and up to over $1 million per month. Obviously I'm not there yet. I'm just at 12-15k per month right now. But yeah, I'm gonna break down the exact system, the exact client acquisition system that I use to scale my agency past 10k per month and that a lot of other agencies use as well. So let's get straight into it. So yeah, today we're gonna do an agency ads masterclass. So first of all, before we even get into it, the agency ads masterclass, the entire client acquisition funnel, I want to tell you guys a little bit about who I am first and foremost. So I'm born 2008, so I'm 18 years old. I'm from Sweden and I currently run an 12 to 15k per month AI agency where I help construction companies in Sweden get more customers through marketing, through AI systems, that type of way. And I personally been mentored by some of the biggest agencies in the Nordics. So some of the biggest agencies in the Nordics have mentored me on how to scale my agency past 10k per month. And the crazy thing about all of this, as you can see on the left side, here's a little bit about me, of who I am. But I actually still go to school between 8 and 5 p.m, which is absolutely crazy if you really think about it. So I make 12 to 15k per month and I go to school between 8 to 5 every single day. So I can't work between 8 to 5 every single day. And I'm still way ahead of you that are watching this video. So yeah, it's crazy. So that's a little bit about who I actually am. So let me go into a little bit about the social proof. So I grew my agency from 2k per month to 5 figures per month within 3 months of starting paid ads. So if you don't know what paid ads is, it's meta ads we're talking about right now. You pay Facebook and they push out your content to people that to prospects that you close as clients later. So yeah, like from within 3 months I was at 5 figures per month from starting paid ads. So I managed to fill multiple IRL client interviews and I got 5 stars on Trustpilot, and I managed to build up a brand for my agency. So as you can see on the left side, here is some of my clients that I managed to meet in real life. So we got, for example, Tony right here, Andreas, we also got Danielle, which all of them have been able to generate fantastic results. But yeah, also as I said, I managed to build up a brand for my agency. As you can see up here, an Instagram account. So yeah, you understand the point. I've managed to build up a lot of social proof while scaling my agency to 5 figures per month. Alright, there's 2 ways to sign clients, right? 2 ways. So we either got outbound, which is cold calls, cold emails, cold SMS, cold DMs. That's very low leverage. And we got inbound, we got content, people come to you from your content. We got paid ads, Facebook, Instagram ads, Google ads. And you got referrals, you do a good job for a business and then they recommend you to another business. So yeah, who do you think is easier to close, lol? Like, who do you genuinely think is easier to close right now? Someone actually seeing your content and coming to you and want to have a meeting, instead of you contacting someone they don't even know who you are and you try to get them on a meeting and you don't really know why they need to get on the meeting. You understand the point? Inbound is so much easier to close. Like, it's insane how much easier inbound is to close. Yeah, so right now I want you to drop in the comments if you have ever done paid ads for your agency. Drop that in the comments right now if you have done paid ads for your agency. I want to let you know and the results you managed to generate with it. Drop that in the comments right now if you have done it. So yeah, when should you actually start paid ads, right? So in my opinion, you should have minimum 2 to 3 case studies and 2k minimum to just throw away, to just spare, to just throw away. And knowledge of how you operate an agency, onboarding, fulfillment, that type of way. So with the case studies, you obviously need to have some case studies, okay, some results you generated for some other companies, similar to the companies you're trying to target, because you need to have kind of that social proof when doing paid ads. And yeah, 2K minimum to just throw away. Like 2K in my opinion is a little bit little to be fair, but if you have 2K, you can see results with it still. But yeah, definitely try to get some more money if you have. So also you need to have knowledge of how you operate an agency. If you sign a client and you don't even know what you're gonna do, you're cooked. You need to know, the onboarding, the fulfillment, launch call, all that type of way. You need to know that. You need to have, if you haven't done it before, you need to have the resources for it. You need to actually know what the next step are all the time, because you need to lead the client. So if you have this above and you're not doing paid ads, you need to start ASAP, as soon as possible. You really need to start. It's so flipping good, I'm telling you guys. So step one is obviously the ads, right? The first part of the client acquisition process. So there's different type of ads. So we got image ads, which we tried for our agency, but it performed shit. This image ad is in Sweden. But these ads, they might give you a lower cost per lead, and they're probably gonna give you a lower cost per lead. But don't get fooled by that, because the leads are garbage. They're not gonna buy. These image ads, they were shit. They didn't perform well, or they gave us leads, but the leads were so bad. So that's why you need to run video ads where you call out the ICP. These are good video ads, right? So obviously now I can't show you the entire video, but this is a video ad where obviously I stand on a roof with a good hook, and then I call out the ICP with a good offer and why they should take action and how they should take action. So these video ads, very recommended in my opinion, very good. And we got the best type of video ads, the best type of video ads, which is client interviews. I'm telling you, if you have a client interview and it's decently edited, it's impossible to not print. You cannot tell me that you won't make any money with it, because you will. It's so good, this type of client interviews. It's crazy. So yeah, we got an example here. So videos where you call out the ICP. These are very good ones. So now I can't really show the video, but yeah, you're gonna get, I'm gonna tell you exactly what these videos contain. So we got a good template script here, right? So first of all, you need to call out the ICP. So in my opinion, or for my agency, we target construction companies. So I would say something like construction companies in Sweden, for example, because right now we're only in the Swedish market. We will get to the US soon as well, but that's a story for another video. But yeah, you call out ICP, then you have a good hook, a good hook. So yeah, the good hook could be something like you smash a window, or you fall down, or you do something funny, or you say something funny, something like that. So in this video here on the right, I actually smashed the window. I don't smash the window, but yeah, you get the point, right? So yeah, and then we need to target the situation, then include your case studies. So yeah, you have a good hook, right? Okay, let's say first of all, as we went through, you call out ICP, construction companies, then you have a good hook, you smash the window. But don't really smash the window, guys, just cut in the last second. And then you need to target the situation. So what I mean by that, you could be saying something like, construction companies, are you tired of relying on word of mouth and referrals, or that type of way? Or are you tired of having an empty calendar all the time? Something that targets their situation, and then include your case studies. So target the situation, and then you can say something like, we have a proven system that gets you X outcome in X days, just as X person got in 3 months, and he actually got X revenue generated for him. So you understand the point. It was not the best example, right? But you get the point, right? And then also for a good offer. So 90-day profit guarantee, only pay per result. So these are basically the template for a good video ad, and then in the end include the CTA as well. So this is a good template for a video ad, right? Obviously, don't sit there and try to copy everyone else, because in my opinion, I think it's very good to have your kind of own style as well, because that makes you different and actually, you know, builds a reputation for yourself. So you can obviously like copy the type of template, but come with the ideas yourself, because that's gonna be the best. So don't really copy everything, you know. Then we got the client interviews. So client interviews, it's impossible to not print, like I'm telling you guys. So good template script, have your client tell how it was before, why they took action, the results, and how it was working with you, communication, and what they will say to other construction companies, and tell a story, not just results. So these interviews are so good, guys. Like these are so good, it's impossible to not print. So obviously first you need to get a client good results. Once that, call your client up and say, okay, we've been able to generate some fantastic results right now. So instead of just asking your client, can I come and shoot an interview with it? Because every person, even yourself, if you're gonna do something, you want to get something out of it. So instead of just asking, okay, can we do a client interview? Because the client doesn't really see any value with it. You say to the client, okay, we're gonna do a personalized shoot for you. And normally we actually charge for this type of events. But for you, because you managed to deliver so good results with us, we're gonna do this for free. The only thing we want from you is that you actually make some videos about talking about our company and how it was working with you and how it was working with us. Does that sound good, client? And he's gonna say yes most of the times. Obviously, like I actually had a client that generated so good results, like, and I wanted to get him on an interview, and he's so nice, you know, he's one of my nicest clients, but he didn't want to be on camera, and at the end of the day I need to respect that as well. But you understand the point, always like ask your clients for it. And they're gonna, like 90% of the time, they're gonna want to do it if they get good results. And obviously there's some cases where the client don't really want to do it. But yeah. Then we got the ad copy, right? So I use this ad copy. Construction companies are tired of relying solely on old contacts and uncertain gaps between projects. We have a proven system that fills your calendar with new customers every month, just as we've done dozens of construction companies across the UK. Completely performance-based, you can grow predictably. Now it says UK because I actually tried the UK ads for a couple of days, but it's just in Sweden. So basically just in Sweden. But yeah, if we don't deliver, you pay nothing. And then I got the case studies and everything. And after that, yeah, the guarantee, right? A good guarantee here. And then yeah, what they get working with us. And yeah, we only work with one construction company per area, so click read more or enter your details to see if your area is still available. So what this is the CTA, and then so you can literally just like copy this type of structure, to be fair. Like you can literally just copy it. And like the text, in my opinion, the ad copy, it's not that important, to be fair. It's not that important. The ad is way more important. But yeah, obviously the ad copy, like, don't write, it can't be bad, but have it decent. So yeah, I'm not a big believer that the ad copy needs to be crazy good. But yeah, use a good template and you're gonna be good, you know. So we also got the ad setup. So how do you actually set up this in Facebook? So how we do it, how we run our ads, we have one ad campaign, we have everything broad, and we have campaign budget. So like everything broad and campaign budget on the actual campaign. And then on the ad set, we have it broad as well. So like pretty much everything broad, and we turn off all the AI stuff, all that type of stuff. And we have everything broad. And yeah, we'll usually run with around 6 video ads. We've seen that perform pretty good. And then obviously you can turn off if some ad doesn't perform. But this is structure. And if you have never been to Facebook before, this is a little bit hard to understand. But yeah, hit me up on Instagram, FaceOxLeadGen, or comment down below on this video if you have a question about that. But yeah, this is the ad setup. So very simple setup, to be fair. Like one of the most simplest in the game. So this is very easy to set up. Now we are on to step 2, which is the funnel, right? So which funnel should you actually run, and what even is a funnel? So a funnel, before we get into it, a funnel is when someone click on your ad and to the point where they turn in the information, how does it actually look like? So that's actually a funnel. So there's two main types of funnels you can do on Facebook. You can either do a lead form or you can do a landing page. There's more type of funnels you can actually do, but these are the most normal ones and the ones that I've actually tried, so I can speak from experience. So number one, we have the lead form, right? So the lead form. So the lead form funnel, right? So how does this actually look like? So first of all, we have a question. So when someone clicks on that, this was the first month of me running ads, I ran with the lead form funnel. And when someone clicks on the ads, they get to answer a few questions before they turn in the information, and then they can book the call. So first of all, we ask, do you own a construction company? Yes or no? And they can answer that question. And then what's your annual turnover? They can just turn in the information, and all of these are questions they can just click in to make it easy for them. And what services do you offer? Okay, what services do they offer? And then the contact details, including their company name. And then after that, they come to a page where they can actually book the call. Click on a calendar link and book the call through a calendar page. So very simple funnel, and this is very easy to set up as well. I would say the biggest problem with this one when we ran it is that it gave us a lot of unqualified leads that was not even serious. They just wanted to know the price, everything. They were so unserious. So I would not even I would recommend the landing page funnel, but we actually ran this for 1 month and we signed multiple clients from it. But yeah, you can do this. Definitely you're gonna get more leads than the landing page, but fewer are gonna close at the end of the day. So yeah, people the problem with this one, I said, you get unserious people and unqualified people, stuff like that. So that's kind of the main issue with this one. But it gave, if you're starting out, I would recommend to run with it, because you get a lot of lead flow, you get the sales going. But yeah, this is a little bit about the lead form funnel. Then we got the landing page, right? So number 2 is the landing page. So let's take a look at that one. So landing page, this is my exact funnel, step 1. So first of all, obviously you have the ads, right? In my case, it's the client interviews, right? But you have the ad, right? And once they click on the ad, instead of going to a lead form in Facebook, they actually get redirected to a website or to a landing page. And in our type of website, in our landing page, I don't know why this is so blurry right now, this one, but yeah, it's basically a VSL. So get more construction companies, get more construction jobs, 100% performance based, it says here, and then a VSL. Obviously it isn't this blurry on the landing page. I don't know why it's so blurry right now, but yeah. So they get to that page and they have a VSL, and under the VSL they have a button call to action where they can book your call now. They can click on that one, and after that we have client interviews, in real life client interviews. Obviously maybe you don't have this, but this is so powerful. So when you scale your agency, you get good case studies. Try to actually get out to the clients and record this in real life client interviews. And then we got our testimonials, and then we got even more case studies. So you understand, a lot of social proof goes into this funnel, right? And I would say the more social proof you have, the better it works. So yeah, that's step 1 of the landing page funnel, right? So step 2 in my funnel is that once they actually click on the CTA button, call to action button on the website, which is book your call, the same thing with Facebook, they get to answer these questions. So in Facebook, right, we have the same questions as this one here on the left, as you can see right here, but these questions are on the landing page right now. So in Facebook, sometimes what it does, right, I will get into that a little bit later, but sometimes what Facebook actually does when it comes to this contact details is that it turns in their information automatically, so they can just click through it, which is very low friction. So on the landing page, they need to obviously click on these questions, And this contact details section, they need to turn in their information manually, which will also make sure the leads are even more serious. So they obviously turn in the information from the landing page, and yeah, so same type of form as the lead form, but they do it on the landing page right now. And after that, once they turn in the information, they get to a booking page. On this page, we have a calendar where they can book their call. And under this page, we have a lot of social proof as well, with the in real life client interviews, case studies, reviews, everything. So yeah, they can book the call right here. So yeah. And then step 3 is a thank you page. So what this page really does is that it says, it's a short video, like 2 minutes long. It sets the expectations for the meeting, right? So, okay, they need to show up on time, obviously. They need to bring their business partner if they have one. We need to have all the decision maker on the call. They need to sit in a quiet environment, bring a paper and a pen to take notes. So it sets the expectations for the call. And this is very important, in my opinion, so they know what they can expect when they actually show up to the meeting. So very important, yeah. So now we come with like the main client acquisition process. So now we actually come to step 3, which is the sales process, right? So before the actual sales meeting you have, right? Before the actual meeting with the prospect you need to do automated reminders that lead with value. And in my opinion, only do SMS. Email is so dead in 2026, in my opinion. Only do like automated SMS reminders. So don't do a reminder like this. Okay, prospect name, the meeting is in 2 hours. Do you know, or yeah, will you show up? Like those type of reminders are dead. You need to lead with value. So what I do, I obviously circle back to the in real life client interviews I have and tell them that they need to watch those videos before the actual meeting. That's gonna nurture them even more, and so they're even more warm once they actually show up to the meeting. So make sure the prospect sees the value before the meeting. Now you're probably like, Felix, how do I know that they will actually see it before the meeting? Like, call them up and ask them. It doesn't have to be that hard. Call them up and say, did you watch this video? And if they say, no, I have not watched it, then say to them, okay, you need to watch that before the meeting. Can you do that, prospect name? And do you know where to find them? We have sent it through SMS. Do you know how to access this? And everything like that. So make sure they actually watch it before the meeting. And then after that, once they turn up on the call, you have a sales call. So there's 2 types of ways you can do it. You can have a 2-call close or a 1-call close. Me personally, I do a 1-call close. I won't get into the sales call structure on this video. As I said, that's a thing for another video. But yeah, the sales call, quite simple. You either do a 2-call close or 1-call close. 2-call close. First one is the discovery call. Second one is where sales call, where you actually close them, show everything, and pitch them. And the 1-call close is that you do everything in 1 call, which I would recommend, to be fair. Like, I would recommend the 1-call close because you're gonna get more shots out at prospects, and yeah, like it makes sense to do a 1-call close, especially when you have nurtured them so much before the actual call, through the landing page, through all the social proof you have. So in my opinion, I would recommend 1-call close. That's what I will. I did actually do 2-call close in 2025. I switched to 1-call close beginning of this year, and I seen my close rate actually went up. So yeah, crazy. And yeah, one thing as well there is, right, build a brand for your agency as well. So once you get a client good result, document it on Instagram account, or document it on your website, everything. So like, why are we here? Why are you seeing this video? You seeing this video because I have a personal brand, and you actually clicked on my video and watched this video. See, I don't need a brand. Like, it's 2026. Like, everything, it's so much with AI these days that if you actually have a brand and you can stand up and have like a personalized brand, that's what's gonna make you stand out. So just think about some of the biggest names in the space. Why do you know them? Yeah, they have a big personal brand. So like, obviously, like, make this for your agency as well, but for your clients. It's gonna be a huge game changer. So it's a lot of authority to have this. So yeah, guys, any questions you have at the moment, feel free to drop me a DM on Instagram, felix.lidien, or drop them in the comments below and I will answer them as soon as I can. So yeah, drop any questions you have down below. To end this video, I'll be saying that I'll be launching my own one-on-one mentorship soon. Not tomorrow, not next week probably, but like soon. And I will help you scale your agency to 10,000 USD per month using the exact same system I used. So inside, what you will get access when you actually join my mentorship is a proven course material. So obviously like all the resources, and then weekly one-on-one calls, coaching calls. So we have calls every week, and then 24/7 access to a private WhatsApp group. So this is what the mentorship is gonna be about. So yeah, I never had any mentorship before, but yeah, I'm gonna start this, and this is what you're gonna get access to if you join. So, or when you join. So yeah. So DM me on Instagram, felix.lidien, if you want more information or have any questions about this. So yeah, boys, really looking forward to this actually, to actually help people, you know, achieve the same thing I did with my agency, because I managed to do it with only 3 hours available per day because I go to school, which is crazy. And now we even, you know, actually run, instead of running a freelance business, now I actually run a real business where I have employees, where I pay people to do my work for me. I have outsourced stuff, you know, with the media buying, with the call center. The only thing I'm actually doing is the admin work and the sales. The next step for me is gonna be to outsource a closer. So yeah, boys. So if you want this, if you want to scale your agency to 10,000 USD per month, drop me a DM on Instagram and tell me that you're actually interested about this and might be thinking about this once I actually launch it. But yeah, this is gonna be sick. So I appreciate you for watching this video and catch you guys in the next one.